I didn't want to share this testimony because I feel like it brought back a lot of things that I was trying to suppress. But I felt like God was telling me that I had to be vulnerable and honest and truthful. So even if this just helps one person, I think that it's worth it. So from a young age, I struggled with lust, probably from the age 6 or 7. And from that age, I also struggled with pornography. I knew how the lust came in, but I'm not too sure how the porn thing came in. I think someone just around me had their computer open. I'm not sure. But this was a struggle that went on for 18 years of my life. And with lust, I also struggled with sexual identity and orientation. This was something God also delivered me from. He didn't allow me to struggle with it like too much, but like with the spirit of lust came perversion, and I think homosexuality, that's kind of just a symptom of lust and what it does to your mind. So this lust started to affect my dreams, and they were very graphic and sick and perverse, and I would sometimes wake up crying and asking God to forgive. And sometimes the people in my dreams, like, they didn't even look human, but they started to look like monsters or spirits. Thankfully, the Lord delivered me from all those things. So fast forward to 18 years later, present day. Last year, November, I remember having a vivid dream that disturbed me. And I was in my room, and I was looking at myself in the mirror, and I was rebuking the spirit of lust and crying. And I remember just saying, "Spirit of lust, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I hate you, and I hate what you've done to me, my mind and my relationship with God." And then my reflection started to manifest different. It was like the spirit of lust started to laugh at me and mock me. And it was just saying, "You're stuck with me. You're never getting rid of me." So I started to walk out of the room to ask for prayer, for my mom to pray for me, but it stopped me from going out to pray. And it was, I think I also had a little bit of pride in that room too, because I feel like in my house I'm kind of known for like trying to walk closely with God, so I didn't want to know the sins that I was really struggling with. So a couple of days later, Monday night prayer, I remember Pastor Deepak was there, and I knew when he was there that I knew that something was going to happen, and I don't know, but that Monday night, I remember just feeling very, very irritated, and I knew it wasn't me, but everything that people were saying and praying, something in me was just very irritated, and I didn't want to be there. But after that Monday night prayer, I remember going up to Steffi and asking her to pray for me just because I felt off. And I had a friend that was dealing with lust at that time too. And I was praying for her. And around that time, I wasn't struggling so heavily, but I was still struggling. So anyways, I told Steffi to pray for me, and she just felt like there was something off, and she asked Pastor Deepak to also pray. And then from that, as soon as they started praying, I don't even know what happened. Everything was kind of a blur. I just remember I was on the floor, and I woke up just like confused, and they were praying for me for like almost 2 hours. And I just remember just like feeling so embarrassed about everything I was struggling with, but for the grace of God, I don't know why that night He looked on me with mercy and decided to redeem me and set me free. So since that day in November, I never struggled with porn again, and I never struggled with lust again. And the dreams, they stop. When they come, I wake up and I rebuke it. And the reason why I couldn't rebuke it before was because I didn't have any power, any authority to rebuke something that I was entertaining. So, Yeah, even that I struggled with cursing. There was a point too in my life. I remember I was in a hotel, like we were sleeping in one room, and like my dad caught me cursing in my sleep. That's how bad like my profanity got. And I do remember at the Monday night prayer when they were delivering me, I remember cursing and like sticking my middle fingers up. I remember Sarah met up with me and I was like, did I really curse? Like, and she was like, yeah, you I don't know, but since that day, even like with cursing, like I've never cursed again. So yeah, that is just my testimony of something I struggled with 18 years, and I kind of thought I was stuck like that, but the Lord redeemed me, and he doesn't desire to see any of his children walk in bondage, but we're called to freedom. So yeah, that's just part of my testimony. There's so much more, but I don't have time to share, so